Stair climbing is actually a very difficult task for most people, and with good reason. And in today's video, I'm going to show you which specific muscles we are going to target today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Marius Visser. I'm a biokineticist. I work in oncology and orthopedic rehabilitation, where I help people over the age of 50 manage their pain and dysfunction. And in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do that's going to improve your stair climbing ability right now. So climbing stairs, believe it or not, is actually a complicated task. It is so complicated they divide it up into 7 steps. Now I'm going to go through the 7 steps with you, but actually just the 4 steps. I think the 4 steps are the most important. Think of it as a puzzle that we are putting together. We are going to go through the 4 steps one at a time. And this could be one of the reasons why you're struggling climbing up the steps, is one of those 4 steps that we are either missing or we have the wrong technique. And the actual muscles we are going to be addressing today is the calve muscles, more specifically the soleus muscle, because it actually plays a vital part in not just walking or running or jumping, but actually climbing stairs. And I'm going to explain why that is. I'm going to start with a 25 centimeter step box because I think that is the most common height for most steps that you are going to encounter. You can of course start with a lower step box. It will be a little bit easier for you. So the first of the 7 steps I'm going to show you, the first is foot placement. Now, in my opinion, foot placement shouldn't matter that much. When I climb steps myself, sometimes my foot is off the step, my heel is off the step. It might sometimes be on. Coming down the stairs, the same thing. And let me explain briefly why that is. It's when you place your foot on any step, whether your heel is actually off the step box and it's only the front foot, it's not as much as you pressing through your heel being on the box, but it is more about the angle that your foot has at the bottom here. You can see my foot is in a dorsiflexed position. In other words, the toes are the closest position to the shin. And that is, of course, what we call a plantar flex position of the ankle. So when you're climbing a step, it always starts off in a dorsiflex position, which means that your soleus is now stretching out and it's getting ready to contract. And as you're moving forward, you're actually pressing down with the front part of your foot. So you are just changing the angle from a dorsiflexion to a plantar flexion. And what happens at the top, higher up at the chain, your actual dorsiflexion muscle switches around its origin and insertion and thereby changes the function, because now it's pulling from the bottom. And what it's doing is it's pulling your knee, or it's assisting the quads in extending your knee back. So your quads will contract, trying to straighten the knee, and in the last few degrees of extension, your soleus will actually pull your knee back, thereby assisting you climbing up the stairs. Now that is just the first stage. So we can start with either the heel on the box or the heel off the box, but I would like for you to try both, practice both. So the first step is foot placement. The second step is weight acceptance. That means that you are committing to moving up the stairs. You are not just climbing stairs with your body in an upright position. You are actually climbing an uphill. So what do we do when we climb an uphill? We lean slightly forward. And as soon as you lean forward, you'll see that your glutes and your hips move slightly back. Okay? It's readying your glutes to contract, to actually pull you up the stairs. So now that we have weight acceptance, I'm putting a little bit more weight on this leg, getting ready to ascend up the stairs. Now this third stage, very important. I think this is where a lot of people actually miss the mark on climbing steps. And that is the push-off phase of the bottom leg. Because I want you to have a look and see what the difference is in the angle of my knee as soon as I lift my back foot. So let me just get into the weight acceptance phase. And you can see already my knee is shifting a little bit more behind my toes. You see that? And that is just the slightly leaning forward, getting the glutes engaged. Now see what happens to my knee as soon as I push off the back toe. I'm not lifting my foot, I'm just getting ready to climb. Okay, can you see that angle has changed? There we go. And up, look at that angle. Look how much less angle is in my knee. Now less angle means that the joint angle is going to take less stress and it's going to be a little bit stronger in that position. So the third stage is the push off, and the fourth stage is the pull from here pressing through the heel briefly, moving onto the front foot and up. So to practice this as a drill, we are going to go weight accept, push, pull, and back down, same way. Accept the weight, push, pull, until this becomes smooth. Accept the weight, push, pull. Okay. But always make sure that your hips move back first, coming up. That weight acceptance phase could also be a phase that we do not incorporate in our climbing ability, up. So we do have that little bit of a leaning forward, push, up and down. Forward, push, up and down. It actually makes a big difference in quad activation. You're not overusing your quads too much and thereby not stressing the knee too much, because you can actually feel this calf muscle wants to pull your knee backwards, all because of the dorsiflex angle. Now practice this with your heel off the box as well. Same thing. Weight accept, lift, push. Same thing down. Weight accept, push, pull. Until it feels like a natural movement. And we are just practicing it off one step for now, and then we can obviously change. Same thing. Weight accept, push, pull. Weight accept, push, pull, and down. So this is the first drill I want you to do with your stairs. So the 3 exercises I'm going to give you today that's going to help you support this exercise drill. First one is going to be the lunge, the forward lunge, but your foot is going to remain on the box. Let's start with standing right in front of your step, and we're going to take a single normal step backwards, not too big, just a regular step. So now you are one step away, but I want you to slightly overreach and put that foot on the box, this time with the heel on the box. Then I want you to place both hands just on top of above the knees. Now what I want you to do is I want you to rock yourself forward without lifting the heel. It's important that we keep the heel down because this is actually stretching the soleus. So we need to get that soleus a little bit looser. Get it forward, because tight calves can also limit your stair climbing ability. It can lead to you turning your foot out climbing steps, which can put additional strain on the knees as well. However, there are some people that can get away with climbing stairs with their feet turned out, and that can actually minimize their osteoarthritis pain. Okay, so we are going to press forward, but then I want you to feel, do you have any knee pain, or does it just feel like it's a little bit tight? Because the next one, which is a continuation of this exercise, you can also look at the back foot and you can lift off as you're pushing forward. So focus on pushing through the toes on the back foot, lifting you off and over, placing weight on top of the foot or the heel and on the quad. Then from there, I want you to lift that heel and come back. So your knee's actually going to travel past your toe, and that's okay. So you're going to come forward until your knee is in line. You're going to lift, push, and come back. And again, up, over, and heel down. Up, over, lift as high as you can, and come back. If you have a railing or you need to hold on to something, that is fine. You can hold on to something while you do this. You need some balance. So you're going to feel the calf muscles working there. That's the soleus. And pressing off the back with your legs straight, that's going to engage the gastrocnemius muscles. So now we're getting an exercise for both of them. And then I want you to repeat this on both sides. Then the next exercise we're going to be doing is similar to the drill, keeping the foot on, and all I want you to do is I want you to come up as high as you can, off the back heel, and come down again. And up as high as you can, and down again. That's going to work the gastros a bit more. That last phase that's going to help you up the stairs to change the angle there, and down. So we're going to just do 15 of these per side. 9. And you can look at that knee, how that knee moves back. 10. And let's go 5 more. 1. And you should feel that back calf. I want you to lift it as high as you can. Okay? Don't just lift it that high. That is not high enough. I want you to focus on lifting it as high as you can. 13. 2 more. 14. And 1 more. If you cannot lift your heel that high, I want you to practice it with both feet at the same time until you are strong enough to actually get that heel to lift as high as you can. Now we can use a chair as well to hold on, and the idea is just to lift up as high as you can while holding onto something. It can be the banisters of the staircase, up and down. All right, and we can do 15 to 20 of those, 2 to 3 sets every single day. And the third exercise we're going to be doing today is the partial eccentric squat. And it's going to look like this. What I want you to do is I want you to go down, just partially, there, up on 2 as high as you can. I want you to extend up all the way onto your toes as high as you can. Then I want you to lift one leg, go down on 1. Same position, go down, down, 5 seconds, count. Heel touches, up on 2, down on 1, 3, 4, 5. Up on 2, down on 1. So you can bend the knee just slightly so we hit the soleus. If your knees are too straight and you go down like that, you're going to only work the gastroc, so you're not going to work your soleus. Your knees have to be bent a little bit, just a nice soft pushing your hips back when you come down. So from the up on 2, lift the one leg, down on 1, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Up on 2, down on 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on 2, down on 1. And we're going to go for 10 times 5 second descending, up and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 2 more, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one, up. Now when you go up, I want you to go fast up, okay? It's a fast up because the soleus works best when you like plantar flex and extend the knee. All right, so it's up, down on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. 3 top exercises for you to practice right now to help improve your stair climbing ability. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also, try to leave a comment down below and tell me how your exercises is progressing. And if you're looking for another exercise that's going to help you not just strengthen your legs, but actually gain mobility in your ankle, hips, and knees, you can check out this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.